Hi guys, how's it going? You're very welcome back to Autism and Me. And if you're new to the channel, you are so welcome. For each video, I'd like to thank everyone from commenting the videos, liking the videos, and sharing the videos. It really does, guys, mean so much. So, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. So, in today's episode, I am going to be talking about how I went on a solo flight all by myself to Dubai and back. I did all of that on my own, and also bringing kind of back kind of solo traveling element as well. I talk about that on my channel a little bit. Hope people get a chance to see some of those videos. And also, as I said with Autism and Me, I did want to bring back certain topics that I talked about before, and just and go into go into a bit more of them in detail. So this video as well is to inspire you guys as well to know that you can do anything once you put your mind to it. You can do these extraordinary things, like as I'm going to tell you now. So recently I went to Dubai. I went to see my two sisters who are over there at the moment. Now I have to do the flight by myself because they're over there. It was basically my trip. It was no one else's trip. It was all my trip. Now I'm very lucky in the sense that I have been on many flights throughout the years. I don't have really any issue with flying. I'm able to get on a plane, no bother. I know the story. I know what time to be at the airport, checking in, the protocols, every little thing, like the airport, where to eat, that sort of thing. But for a lot of people, it can be scary, like anxiety can hit because, it's fear. For a lot of people, it could be the unknown, it could be something they haven't done in a while, so they don't really know kind of what the story is. They really don't know what they are getting themselves in for, in a way. Like, it's like they could be fine up until it, and then it comes to, they're like, oh my god, like they can, like, it can well up. So yeah, I'm also going to give you just a wee bit of advice, just tips that I would recommend, especially if you're going on a long flight like that and you're unaware of the protocols, or you're unaware what to do, like where to be and everything. So yeah, I'll just go walk through that. I'll walk through that now. So the first thing I did was arrive 3 hours at the airport. They recommend you arrive 3 hours before your flight. So that's what I did. I always, by the way, with flights, whether it be an international flight or a short haul flight, I will always try and arrive at the actual time. Because also bear in mind that I don't live near the airport. I'm like a bus ride away or a car journey away. I can't just go a drop of a hat like that. I have to actually plan it, which also can decide what specific flight I take, because I have to bear in mind how I'm going to get up here, for example. So I arrived 3 hours in advance, and Emirates, who I flew with, were, by the way, fantastic. They were lovely, really easy, really easy, outgoing people. They really made the process seem seamless. So with the long haul flight, obviously you're taking a big suitcase. Obviously you check that in, and I brought a backpack with me as well, in case I wanted, for like any day activities I wanted to do, like, or I brought a bit of shopping, say, or when I was going to the pool, basically, which I did a lot. So yeah, I checked in my bag. It was all straightforward to give my boarding pass, etc. Like, it was all straightforward. Yeah, and then I went through security, and there we go. Like, I was like maybe 10-15 minutes. It was all fine. So also, if you the trick as well with going early, it means that you skip the large queue. You don't have to be in, like, the next part security there for ages. Like, just go in, because most of the people will arrive kind of late enough, whereas like I will arrive early to avoid kind of the chaos sort of thing. So I can just relax then. Once I get to the next part, I get plenty of time to get something to eat, get a coffee. I can find where my gate is. That's one thing I do as well, actually. I recommend when your gate shows up on the information board, you walk to that gate just before your flight. So that way then you know where it is, and you can continue on while waiting. That's one thing I will always do. I'll always look for my gate long before they call for boarding, because that way then I know the way. I can say to myself, all right, flight's down there. I can go to here, but also bear in mind I have to go down the way to my gate. And I have to make sure I can't venture too far, but also explore. I can explore, but also not overdoing it. That makes sense. Because you don't want to go too far away from your gate, because then you could end up giving yourself unnecessary panic. That's the thing. You don't want to give yourself unnecessary panic, and that's one thing to do as well. Other reason I also recommend getting your board. Recommend, by the way, you get your boarding pass at the check-in, because they give it to you anyway. So you can also check in early if you want to get a better seat. But I recommend, by the way, as well, getting your boarding pass just at the airport, because they give it to you anyway. So you might as well, and it's free as well. Emirates are very good that way. So once you and also when it comes to boarding, if you are a bit conscious of a lot of people and you know it's going to be a full flight, maybe what you could do is wait until the majority have gone on the plane and then go line up. Just say to yourself, just give yourself maybe an extra few minutes just to catch your breath, stay focused, and then go ahead, and then all is good. That's even, or for some people don't maybe not know what I'm on about. Think of, for those who flew with Ryanair before, there's a priority line, there's the non-priority line. If you're like if priority is usually the bigger line, you stay there. You wait. It's gonna be big. You wait till the majority of them gone, then go in. So that's one thing I sometimes do, but I'm mostly good with that. I'm mostly good. Like, I just go straight away actually as well. I go boarding on. I board fairly quickly. Like and Emirates are very good. They would basically like call out in zones. So they might say, okay, now we're gonna have A, zone B now, line up, and then that's kind of good that way. I think it kind of helps a lot of people that way. And when you land, I recommend you follow the signs and to just get your bearings, but also maybe follow the crowd if you're unsure, or just ask someone for help. That's one thing you do, because staff are very helpful. You will get staff that are really helpful, and they will point you in the right direction. It's very straightforward, and most airports I've been to are very good that way. If you say to them, "I'm sorry, I've never been to this airport before. Where do I go?" They'll say, "Oh, just go down that way." So they're like, "Oh, thanks so much." It's very straightforward. Like, staff are very helpful. Like, I think most airports are very aware that they will have people coming every day who do not know the airport or do not know where they are, because that realization, okay, this person's obviously there is there for the first time. So they won't. So they won't be like, "What else am I that for?" Like, they'll have an understanding of, this person has not been here before. Like, they need a hand. They're asking because they need help, which is very good. So yeah, once you get through everything and once you land, you get to baggage reclaim. One suggestion I have, obviously with the international flights, they're big suitcase. You cannot take it on board with you. So if you're one of those people who are conscious of your suitcase and maybe feel like the suitcase is quite common, where you think, oh, someone else might get confused with someone, like, have a little like marker on it so you know it's your suitcase. Like, it could be anything. Like, could be this just happens to be on my table at the minute. It could be something like that, just to so your own consciousness, peace of mind that you have got the right suitcase and that you are not panicking. Like, you can say, you can spot it a mile away. Like, oh, that's mine, straight away. Like I use a wee ribbon on my suitcase, and I use kind of like wee stickers as well. So I knew that suitcase was mine, because the suitcase I was using was kind of common to other suitcases, but I would have had markers down. So that way then I could be like, no, that's mine. So there's no confusion as well, because you don't want to have that confusion where you end up going with another suitcase and you gotta send it back and the other one comes back it could be bad. So like always leave a marker, like have a mark or have something that distinguishes your suitcase from the other suitcases. It sounds simple, but for people on the spectrum, this could be a lot to take in. That's the thing. Like it's a lot of protocols, a lot of boxes you need to tick, and this can be very overwhelming. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to maybe even people like just like not feeling the courage to do this. And guys, you can do this. Like you can do anything you put your mind to it. If you could change I can't to I can, and you will see differences on it. If I can do it, you can do it. Like that's the thing. Whether it be a short haul flight, a long haul flight, you can do anything that you put your mind to, and that is the main thing that you always focus on. And listen, people will be helpful. You will honestly find people that will help you um, along the way, because it can be. People understand that it is scary traveling internationally. It can be scary. Like especially if you're on your own, like it can be a scary thing. But I would honestly recommend everyone try it once. I honestly recommend that you follow my advice, take the protocols, have things that distinguish your suitcase, like markers, like a ribbon, say, or a sticker, like we ribbon or something. Have something. Don't take unnecessary bags. Only take bags you actually need. Like I took a suitcase and a backpack, and that was it, because I didn't need anything else. That's all I needed for the week I was in Dubai. Like I had a suitcase for all my clothes in. Like I didn't need to like bring another 10 kg suitcase, for example. Um, so it's all about kind of knowing what you actually need. Distinguish what you need as well. Like why even a travel list actually. What do I need for this trip? Like do I need to take this? Do I need to take that? Like do I need to take a 25 kg suitcase, a 10 kg suitcase, and a bag? Do I need that? Have all these little checks in place, but take your time and carefully plan it out. And that is the main gist of it. That's the key things are to keep calm, plan out, don't let your nerves get the better of you. You can do anything that you put your mind to, guys. I hope this video was helpful. That's all for the day. Have a fantastic day, everyone. If anyone has done kind of solo flights or have ever felt overwhelmed, please let me know. Like we can talk it out. Maybe I hope this helps, and we can talk. I hope I can help you as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.